The United States, the most powerful country in the world. But there is a truth that the media doesn't clearly tell you. Today, millions of people work full-time, but still struggle to survive. So what is the truth? Was the American dream
hiding behind all those headlines? A really uncomfortable truth. And it's this. Right now, millions of Americans have full-time jobs and they still can't afford to survive. So what gives? Is the whole idea of the American dream just a lie? Something that was never really real to begin with? Or are we watching it die right before our very eyes? Let's get into it.
You know, for a long time, there was this unwritten promise in America, a really clear working formula for success. But that promise, it feels broken now.
It was pretty simple, right? The old formula was you study hard, you get a good job, you buy a house, and boom, you live a stable life. For generations, that was the backbone of the entire country. But today? Well, that whole system feels fractured. The middle class, the very group that was supposed to be the solid foundation of it all, they're the ones who are struggling the most.
Okay, let's talk about the raw numbers, the harsh reality of what it actually costs just to, well, exist. We're not even talking about thriving here. This is pure survival.
Just look at this. For the average person, half of their paycheck is just gone, instantly. It goes straight to rent, just to have a roof over their head. That means 50% of their income is eaten up before they've even bought a single gallon of milk or put gas in the car. And that pressure, it just doesn't let up. It keeps building. Groceries get more expensive every single year. A single trip to the emergency room can completely wipe out your savings. It means that things we used to consider normal parts of life are becoming unaffordable luxuries. We're not talking about luxury problems here. This is a full-blown survival problem. So you have to wonder, right? How are people making it work? The honest answer is they're not. At least not with the money they're actually earning. Because in America today, life doesn't run on cash. It runs on debt. You use credit cards to buy food. You take out massive loans for an education that's supposed to get you a better job. You have a car payment just so you can drive to that job. Think about that. People aren't actually earning money to build a future. They're spending their future money just to survive today. And that, well, that's not freedom. It's a financial trap.
So, as if all that financial pressure wasn't enough, there's a new player entering the game, and it's set to change, well, everything. We're talking about artificial intelligence.
Now, if you're a company, the appeal is obvious. AI tools are faster, they're cheaper, and they never call on sick or ask for a pay raise. The logic is just undeniable.
But what does that mean for the job market?
Well, the chain reaction is pretty clear and honestly kind of scary. First, companies are absolutely going to use this to cut costs. That means jobs will be lost. Then, as more and more roles get automated, human jobs just become scarcer. And what happens then? The competition for whatever's left becomes absolutely brutal. So all of this, it brings us to a really big question. Are all these problems, the debt, the high cost of living, the job insecurity, are they just symptoms of a temporary problem, or is this something way deeper? Is this all just a phase, a slow economy that'll eventually fix itself? Or is there something fundamentally broken with the system itself? I mean, think about it. If the country is getting more productive every year, but wages for most people aren't going anywhere, that's not just a slow economy. If the price of college and a hospital visit are skyrocketing way past everything else, that's not just a market correction. It starts to look like the whole system is designed to push all the gains to the very top while the foundation starts to crumble. So the question isn't just, is the economy slow? It's, who is this economy even working for anymore? So here's where we land. On the outside, yeah, the United States is still this global superpower. But on the inside, there's this incredible pressure building up. That old promise, the one that kind of held everything together, it's fading, fast. That idea of the American dream, the one you earn with hard work, it's not a guarantee anymore. For so many people, it's not even a realistic goal. It's become a risk, a gamble. And that leaves us with the real question, doesn't it? We know there's a problem, we can see it, we can feel it. The real question is, how much more pressure can this system take before it finally breaks?